Welcome to hell, Helsinki. A lovely town which showcases just how regular and normal Finnish people are. A city of history, a city of culture, a city of art. Brussels may have the mannequin piss, a whimsical little statue of a little boy taking a cheeky little tinkle in public, but this is Finland, and they have instead opted for a statue of a demented man taking a piss in the street, exposing his giant flaccid penis to a craving, uncaring world. This is a sick city, and I want to go home. This is the Shite Guide to Helsinki.
It's the world's shittest travel show. Get your shit, it's time to go. Get your fattest off the floor and get outside the fucking door. We're going to meet new faces, see new places, make faux pas, try not to be accidentally racist. All of the equipment is shit, the audio shit, the video shit, the general cinematography, it's all shit. So if you didn't know, now you know. Tally ho, welcome to the world's shittest travel show.
Helsinki Central Station. A classic example of pure Art Nouveau greets you as you enter the city. It's a lovely building, but it is guarded by 4 absolutely terrifying cunts called the Lantern Bearers. It's like Helsinki is letting you know that you've entered their weird Gotham City inspired terrifying lair of North Europe. They were created in 1914 and they were modelled on an actual peasant, a real dude whose name is too Finnish for me to pronounce.
Jalmari Lentinen.
If there's a light at the end of the tunnel and it's being held by these boys, maybe you're better off just staying in the tunnel. Yeah, if these boys are at the end, just get back in the tunnel, stay in the tunnel till the end of days, safe in the dark tunnel. I've been told that at night they're all illuminated up, but if you think I'm coming back here to these boys at night time, you're out of your fucking mind.
Helsinki is a lovely city, basking in sunshine and populated by streets heaving with colourful and sexually appealing characters. Watch out for the crowds. The statues scattered throughout the city are totally chill and not in any way terrifying or bursting with existential angst. Helsinki, it's a place.
This savage cabbage is the Helsinki Cathedral, which is the seat of the Finnish Orthodox Church. Now, what these guys believe is none of my business. I literally don't care. Who could possibly care? One version of Christianity, I guess. I should go away. There's a lot of people walking in and driving in to talk to the man upstairs. Olaf, the caretaker, lives on the top floor. Great guy. Okay, that's a church. Let's go away. Among many of their strange traits, the Finns are renowned for their, their love of keeping distance from people. So it looks like we're entering a no hand-holding zone. no holding hands. I'm going to do my best to avoid grabbing any random children, which is my usual modus operandi. Ooh, look at that. This spicy green lad up here is Alexander II of Russia. Some bold boy who got assassinated by being blown up in 1881 by a group of Russian radical nihilists. Basically a bunch of lads who believe in that nothing means anything, you know what I mean? Fair play to them. I mean, I can only keep that vibe when I'm hungover, but these lads actually carried out an assassination attack. It's a bit strange these days when all across Europe, and especially around Eastern Europe and the Baltic states, people are tearing down symbols of Russian imperialism, that this lad gets, he basically takes up one of the main squares in downtown Finland, downtown Helsinki by. Flowers are well maintained. I suppose it's one of those ongoing arguments you see all around the continent when people are like, do we remember the past or do we tear it down? I mean, if the original guy literally got blown up, then I guess there's an ironic way to end this, you know? Behold the most famous structure in all of Finland. It's the Helsinki Cathedral. Who's it owned by? The evangelical Lutherans. And the Lutherans, of course, are the followers of Lex Luthor, Superman's nemesis. So intriguing stuff. It was created in 1864 by your mother's favorite, Carl Ludwig Engel. You know the way, like when you were growing up and your mother would have a calendar in the kitchen of Carl Ludwig Engel? Well, he made this, man. That's crazy. He actually designed most of the buildings in this lovely square as well. Possibly that one, possibly that one, possibly that one. Who knows? Who knows? My Wi-Fi is dodgy, so Wikipedia is not being friendly to me. But maybe he designed that one or that one. Carl Ludwig Engel, what a guy. It was the 1800s, so sadly wheelchair accessibility was not on the lips of everybody. Sadly and bizarrely, they want a €5 donation fee to go in, so not a chance. If there's one thing I will not do, it is give a single penny to a cunt who lives in a palace. Yeah, let's see something else.
Let's go over there. Yeah, it's fine.
Now, coming to a bit of an old unusual situation here. At the top of these steps is what some argue is the world's smallest public statue. And it's right here. Look at this lad. Look at this lad. It's called the Wise Mouse. And he's situated right outside the Finnish National Archives. How fucking cool is that? So he's actually one of two wise mice. So his friend, the second guy, is inside the building behind me here on the top of some stairs. The guy inside isn't writing, he's reading a book that says Verba volant scripta mament, which basically means like spoken words fly away, but the written words remains. Sadly, all of the millions of pages and billions of words held inside this archive are all written in Finnish. So sadly, nobody has ever read them. So let's say goodbye to possibly the world's smallest statue. And yeah, let's sink into more Helsinki. By National Archives, your secrets will remain.
Drink it deep, comrades. Helsinki, capital of Finland. capital of nightmares, capital H. Strange buildings, strange sights, strange strangers. Many poets have come here over the years, and they have all agreed, I am in Helsinki.
A random picture of an ass on a building. There's something strange in downtown Helsinki. All of the blocks in the middle of the city centre have these little animals on them. So under the street signs, which are in Finnish and then Swedish, they have these little pictures of animals. So there's one over there, it's a hamster, it's a unicorn. Fuck knows what that is. Maybe I'll show a little montage now. But basically, all of the blocks in the middle of the city centre have these fucking animals. So in the 1820s, when they were building the blocks, most of the people at the time would have been illiterate, so they had to have they would name the blocks by different animals. So this one's an asi or an asnan. One over there is a unicorn. One over there is a hamster. So it was developed by this dude whose name I cannot pronounce. His name is... And they took the idea from Sweden, from Stockholm, because Finland would have been ran by Sweden at the time. So it's very unusual. As you walk around the city, you'll see these little animals. All very weird.
Ooh, Helsinki, you got what I need if you wanna know the street, but you just can't read. If you are an idiot or a little bit illiterate, it's also inclusive. The Finns are so considerate.
Bit of a strange vibe. It's an insurance company called Pajola Insurance. So they've all these crazy, scary faces on it to remind you of the inevitable terrors and horrors of life. So you'll go get some fucking insurance, I guess. It'd be cool if they had if they had that on banks and stuff. They just had police officer kicking in your door with the landlord and hanging you in the garden for not paying your rent. Intriguing. Helsinki is just relentless realism and horror. The somber statue here is a memory to Alexis Kivi, who was the inventor of depression. Here he is. Very quotable character. His most famous motto was "Uldagullo machulo lakitolocho," and that means in English, never mind, I'm fine. An inspiration to us all in these dark days. The Three Blacksmiths. Apparently a popular meeting place for blacksmiths. All right, let's do some facts about this. Firstly, it was made in 1913 by somebody with a kink for blacksmiths, and you can actually see all around it. It got damaged during World War II, or the continuation war, as they call it here. Bullet holes and bomb shits all over it. But a strange part about this is that all three of them are naked. And I know that even in 1913, there was some health and safety standards, you know what I mean? So I'm going to guess that this is what they have under the heading of art. Also, if you look at how long their anvils are, or their fucking hammers, those boys are going to hit each other on the head. So health and safety be damned. 1939, Russia invaded Finland all along its borders from the north to the south. So the Soviets basically thought they were going to come in and do a quick little job. They didn't declare war, so it was going to be one of their classic special military operations. They were going to decapitate the leadership of the country and take it in a couple of days, and everybody would be home in time for dinner. But it all went tits up.
The Winter War, a hardcore name for a hardcore war. The Soviets invaded Finland in 1939 because, well, why not? But the Finns kicked 7 shades of shite out of them. The Ruskies didn't consider that overwhelming firepower doesn't mean a thing when you're fighting guerrilla forces on their homeland. They hadn't considered the White Death.
Simo Häyhä, in his career as the deadliest sniper in all of human history, killed up to 500 poor cunts with his bolt-action rifle, no scope, snow in the mouth, so there wouldn't be any condensation coming from his mouth. And I fear he probably left many a poor boy looking all cut up into ribbons like this lad here.
No matter what land, conscripts get whipped by persistence of resistance. The lesson is, maybe don't fuck with other people, alright?
It's situated directly across the street from the Finnish National Military Headquarters. And interesting fact about Finland, they actually still have military inscription in place for every citizen over 18 years of age. But I suppose that's what happens when you live next door to Russia. Actually, I said every citizen. I meant every man has to do military conscription, because men are disposable. And not only that, but imagine you like thousands of sexy Finnish women running around in uniform. If anything, that might actually lead to an invasion to get a peep. Actually, I need to address those comments. That was sexist, but not as sexist as male-only military conscription.
Thanks so much to the legends who fund the channel by donating on Ko-fi. You keep it alive. Shout out to Arthur Santana, Madis, Worm, Dan, and Dean Dunbar. You're all fucking legends. Shite Guides is back, baby!